We earlier learned that the cross correlation between x and h is defined as the convolution between x and flip LR h, or the flipped version of h. So let's now think about how we can implement this using MATLAB, or how can we write the function definition for the myconvolution function. So we'll start with the syntax: function, then the name of the output, y for example, is equal to the name of the function, myxcorr, and then our inputs as x and h. And then let's end the function. This is part of the syntax. We could define y as simply the convolution, or we could use mycon if we want to use our user-defined function, between x and the flipped version of h, flip LR h. We're going to close the bracket, put a semicolon so we don't display the result. Now, if you want your output of myxcorr to match exactly that of myconv, that of xcorr, which is the built-in function in MATLAB that outputs the cross correlation, then we'll have to modify the signals x and h in case they are not equal in size. So we'll do that using a small if statement that will check the length of x and compare it with the length of h. So we'll check, is the length of x less than the length of h? If yes, then we'll pad x with zeros, or expand x so it will have extra zeros at the end, such that the length of x becomes equal to the length of h. So this here should be x length of h is equal to 0, semicolon, and then we're going to check else if. We have to check for the second part, otherwise we will change x or h even if they're equal in length. So we have to use else if as one word. So else if is one word, there is no space in between. Now we'll check for the other condition, which is the length of h is now less than length of x. So if that's the case, we're going to make h bigger such that we pad it with zeros. So this is just MATLAB syntax that will try to assign the element lying at the length of h. For here, it will be the element lying at index equals to length of h to 0. If it doesn't exist, it will create it for you. So it will resize x such that it will have a length equal to the length of h if it is not. One more thing, we need to end that if statement. So if, else if is one word, and then end to end the if statement. The last end will end the function for us.